Adele, and I am going to be reviewing, commenting on some sort of music video today, but I don't know what because I have a DJ who is tossing me songs, and I have no idea. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what we're going to do today. Hacha.
Herb.
Yo, I don't think we should talk about this.
Come on, why not?
People might misunderstand what we're trying to say, you know?
No, but that's a part of life. Come on.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make void the topic,
Cause that ain't gonna stop it.
now we talk about sex on the radio and video shows.
Many will know.
Anything goes. Let's tell it like it is and how it could be. How it was and of course how it should be. Those who think it's dirty have a choice. Pick up the needle, press pause, or turn the radio off. Will that stop us, Pat? I doubt it. Alright then, come on, spin.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Hot to trap, make any man's eyes pop. She use what she got to get whatever she don't got. Fellas drew like fools, but then again, they're only human. This chick was a hit because her body was booming. Gold, pearl, rubies, crazy diamonds. Nothing she wore was ever common. Her dates, heads of state, men of taste, lawyers, doctors. No one was too great for her to get with or even mess with. The press, she says, was next on her list. And believe me, it's as good as true. There ain't a man alive that she couldn't get next to. She had it all in the bag. So she should have been glad. But she was mad and sad and feeling bad, thinking about the things that she never had. No love, just sex. Followed next with a check and a note that last night was dope.
So this is a different version than was on the radio. Little different instrumentation, just a little bit different. Yeah, I'm not even sure what else. It's a little different about it, but it's different. Anyway, I remember when this song came out. It was, I don't know. I think that, of course, I was probably fairly young, so the song was edgy, and so that was interesting. But I thought they had interesting kind of things to say about sex in the time that this was out that felt more nuanced and potentially thought-provoking than a lot of other stuff. So I appreciated that they were trying to start a conversation, I guess.
Ooh, 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 take it easy, y'all. Alright. Let's talk about sex, baby. Sing it. Let's talk about you and me. Sing it. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Come on. Let's talk about sex. Do it. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help me out. Come on, all the ladies.
Let's talk about sex.
All right, ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help me out. Come on, all the ladies.
Let's talk about sex.
All right.
Yo, Pat, I don't think they're gonna play this on the radio.
Why not? Everybody have sex.
I mean, everybody should be making love.
Come on, how many guys you know make
Let's
love?
talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be.
What we have here is subject to controversy. A three-letter word some regard as a curse. See, he may fiend and have a dream because he's seen a teen in tight jeans.
Oh my God, they cut out Wet Dream. That is so fast. That has always been fascinating to me. The things they choose to cut out and the things they leave in, or the subject matters that they leave in, but the words they take out. I've always just been fascinated with that.
What makes him react like that is biological. The scheme on getting in those jeans is diabolical. But of course he does it, and she gives him rap. And before you even know it, they jump in the sack. As a matter of fact, Sometimes it's like that, but anyway, ready or not, here he comes, and like a dumb son of a gun, oops, he forgot the condoms. Hey. Oh well, you say, what the hell? It's chill. I won't get got. I'm on the pill until the sores pours and stuff pours down your drawers. He gave it to you, and now it's all yours. Yours.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the
So I took a quick pause to see if I could figure out who the background people were because they sound very familiar. And I didn't know that it was released, I probably did at the time, but released shortly after Magic Johnson had come out with having AIDS. And so then it was kind of, as the thing that I read on the web said, right song for the right time. And I think it made it to 13 in the US, but a bunch of other countries, it made it to the it made it to number one. So that is interesting. And I know, like I said, this is a different version than I remember hearing. And I know I've heard multiple other versions, and they talk about how there were multiple versions and some of them stressing safe sex a little bit more than others. So interesting facts about all of the things we remember. So yeah, I think the song was, again, with AIDS and that conversation, I think it probably was really good timing. And I don't remember how old I was. I didn't, let me, so I, I had to go look because as much as I remember the song coming out, I don't remember how old I was. And I was like just around high school. So I guess I was a little older than I think I thought I was. Nonetheless, this was not a subject we discussed in my household, so this was not a song I listened to very heavily. Although I do remember listening to it worrying my mother would not be pleased, and she, I don't think, ever said anything about it. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember a lot of conversations around it, but I certainly remember that it felt like a good song to have out there. And like I said, it was a little more open and honest about sex instead of so many songs that kind of alluded to it or were glorifying it in maybe ways that weren't always great. Always obviously still do. I'm doing a shitty ass job with what I'm trying to say here. It surprises me that I was as old as I was when it came out because I have a lot of memories about it that make me feel like I was younger. But again, this was not a topic easily discussed at that time at all. And I think this song did a pretty good job of trying to kind of bring it up in a different way, talking about safe sex and trying to bring out a different perspective in a little more plain language than usual. And of course, that's what made the song edgy, but I also thought that's kind of what was cool because nobody was talking about sex in plain language very much at the time. And again, of course, AIDS being a thing, something that we needed to talk about a lot more and still do. I will stand on my ground with that. Thank you so much for watching and listening along with me. And please feel free to like, comment below, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos as they come out with all of the various genres and topics that we are covering. Put yours below that you want to see here and have me comment on. So thank you again. Enjoy the music and we'll see you next time.